election in Sarasota, where Congressman Vern Buchanan and Governor Rick Scott are about to speak to the Sarasota County Republican Party. Let's go inside.
Frankly, this election does come down to two different choices. A gentleman just came up, and I hear this all the time. They say, Vern, there's been a lot of races over the past year. Every politician tells you this is the most important election. But he said, this is the most important election. The gentleman was 70 years old. I feel like I remember with Carter and Reagan back then when I first got involved, I thought that was by far the most important election. This is clearly the most important election because of two gigantic things. One, the debt and the deficit. He's bankrupting the country. When I went there, we were at $8 trillion and change. Today at $16 trillion. It's going quickly to $20 trillion in debt. They talk about all these different issues, but the bottom line, the boat's taking on water and we're sinking. You can't continue to run these kind of deficits. They talk about the $800 billion stimulus. He's had a $5.4 trillion stimulus, and we've got to fire him on that basis alone. I might add, and this is credit to the governor, when we got downgraded, the S&P, I don't know how you felt, but as an American, I didn't feel very good that day. 15 countries have better credit in the world than we do, but the governor led the effort. We got upgraded that day with the S&P. I think that deserves a round of applause.
I've known 10 governors. May I introduce you to the person who I know works hard, is single-minded, and is one of the nicest men that I've ever known in public life. Please give a good, big, huge Sarasota welcome to Governor Rick Scott.
I won my race to represent you. Everybody up here has won races to represent you. And we tell you what we're going to do, and we're going to do it. In my race, 7 steps to 700,000 jobs. We are going to get it done. The biggest drop in unemployment in the country. Almost 160,000 private sector jobs. Number of people on unemployment is down over 50%. Over 50%. Your workforce boards filled 52,000 jobs last month, in the month of September. So guess what? It's working. If we do the same thing on Tuesday, we get Mitt Romney and we get Connie Mack as a senator, and you keep electing who's up here, guess what? We'll have a federal partner. But let me tell you, you have already done the right things here. You know, you can take every one of your House members here and your Senate members here. They are leaders now. You have individuals that are getting things done, and I give you a story about every one of them. But you got things done. Jim Boyd, he got the PIP bill done. That's $1 billion worth of fraud. But every one of them is a leader, and every one of them is going to make sure that this state does the exact same thing that we are going to expect out of Mitt Romney and Connie Mack. Get our state back to work. Help us get our state back to work. I can tell you when I ran 2 years ago, I'd never run for office before, and there are thousands of people in Florida and even people that came from outside the state that came down to make sure I got elected. If you do the same thing for everybody that's running right now, just for the next 3 days, we'll have a big win. Call everybody.